Many abusive relationships follow a cycle. All relationships start out in the honeymoon phase. The relationship feels exciting and full of hope, and often the couple wants to spend a bunch of time together. In a relationship that will ultimately become abusive, though, the honeymoon phase is a little different. If you remember nothing else from this online presentation, remember this. The number one warning sign that a relationship will become abusive is when the honeymoon phase intensifies really, really quickly. Things get serious very fast. It goes from I like you to let's hang out this Friday to I can't live without you, let's hang out every second of every day. The pace might feel uncomfortable for the victim in the relationship, but it might feel impossible to slow things down. In the tension-building phase, the abusive partner might start to manipulate their partner and set rules in the relationship. Victims describe that during this phase, they feel like they're walking on eggshells. They start thinking only about what they can do to keep their partner happy, what to wear that their partner will like, where to sit on the bus that their partner will be okay with, and no longer think about themselves. But the rules keep changing. Eventually, there will be an explosion. This could be a physical explosion, a verbal explosion, some kind of crisis that scares the victim and makes them consider leaving the relationship. But, and this is important, what makes abusive relationships unique is that immediately following an explosion, the relationship returns to the calm honeymoon phase. Abusers make apologies and excuses for their behavior, promising that nothing like that will ever happen again. And the cycle continues. Eventually, the honeymoon phase will disappear, and the relationship will only toggle between tension and explosion. Considering the cycle of abuse, we can see that these relationships aren't bad all the time, and it's reasonable for the victim to think that the explosion was just the abuser having a bad day, or it was not the real relationship, it was just maybe an ugly side of it, that if only the conditions were perfect, things would go back to the honeymoon phase permanently.